Good morning. This is Pastor Abraham. I'm making this video for the team that is working with me uh, uh, with Move with Compassion. Um, this last week I haven't been well. My health, my blood pressure has been out of control. I mean, it's gotten better, but a week ago it was out of control. Anxiety waves just out of control, and the feeling of feeling so overwhelmed, so overcome that been ready to call it quit to everything. Now, last night, I had a encounter with God, with a vision or dream. I can't even put it together because it was out of this world. It was out of this body, and I saw the Lord take me up. After He took me up, I saw myself sitting on His lap, almost like a child looking into this river. And this river was my life in different moments in my life. And He was showing me that I was a powerful leader. He was showing me that I am a revivalist. I am an evangelist. I carry the glory of God. And I'm speaking for myself because I'm coming into my own identity. And He showed me that through all the different churches I ever went through, change happened. Sometimes it was painful, sometimes it was harsh, but revival broke out in all those hearts. When I was there, I led people to pray, to seek the face of God, to encounter the power of the Holy Spirit, people to encounter healing and restoration. It's just been like waves of different things. He was showing me through the currents of the water, like different moments of my life. And He was like, you're not done. You're powerful. You're not going anywhere. You are writing the rest of the story. We're writing it, and it's going to be glorious. It's going to be powerful. Like, you're ready for this, right? So, in the middle of the night, I woke up, and God it was like He was showing me who I was even before TRP, before I was a pastor, before Move with Compassion, how powerful I was in the streets for 7 years by myself. For 7 years, preaching, seeing the sick healed, seeing people's lives transformed by myself. I didn't have a church. I didn't have partners. I didn't have people coming into agreement, right? And He's like, remember who you are. Like, remember our glory moments. Even if, as a pastor, the church doesn't want to experience glory, like, remember where you used to go. And it was like God took me to a river of remembrance where He was showing me how powerful I was all by myself, how I was prophesying to people, which I still do, but I was calling people in the middle of the night. I didn't have a church. I didn't have a pastor. I didn't have a spiritual father. I didn't have a surf team leaders or leaders to lead me or to follow me. But I was powerful, and I am powerful. And I've been called to walk in that anointing, and all those years have led me to this place. And somehow, first of all, this is not an accusatory video to anyone. This is me speaking up for me because I have allowed uncertainty to come in. I have allowed for my people that I'm supposed to lead try to lead me. And now God showed it to me last night. This all anxiety, this frustration is coming from that. It's stemming from that because I opened a door to be liked, a door to be appreciated, a door where I honor so much that I haven't realized that I'm allowing this honor to come my way. And I'm the one opening. So I'm not pointing fingers at anybody, but this way. So first of all, as a leader, I want to apologize to you guys because I haven't given myself the place that my own leader, Caleb, and the core team leader has given me. I was made a leader to lead you guys, not to be led by you guys. So I'm going to be blunt about it, and I'm going to give you the roles and responsibilities. I made a mistake, and I just went along with a roles and responsibility that Heather gave me. And that's my mistake. I appreciate the work that Heather does. I love the work that Heather does. She is a leader. She is a sergeant, even in the spirit, right? But I'm still the leader. I'm the senior leader. And because I haven't taken my role and my responsibilities as I should, not what was written, I want to do what is in my heart. Because I was placed as a leader because there's a gift that was given to me that I'm envisioning. And I'm allowing everybody else's visions, passions, needs, intensity to overtake and overwhelm me to the point of wanting to quit. But I'm not going to quit because God did not give me anything for me to quit. Everything God gave me is for peace, it's for joy, it's for goodness. Even leading people, even people with different personalities, it's to lead them in peace. It's not to be overtaken by anything they have at all. I am clothed in the armor of God, and I am called to lead every single one of you. So my first question to you guys is, can I lead you? Every single one of you individually. Can I lead you? Do you trust me? Right? Because if I can't lead you, and if you don't trust me, and if you don't trust Caleb, if you don't trust the core team, if you don't trust the campus pastors, then I can't lead you. I can't lead you. I can't. Because there's two visions, and I have a vision. And this is my vision. I want to help every single one of you. But above helping every single one of you, we are the resting place family. We are the resting place family. So, for the rest of this year, I'm not hosting any events, right? Because we need to work as a team. There's many of you between yourselves. You need to reach out. I can't force you. You need to reach out to one another, and you need to create relationships with your coworkers, with your team members. If not, we cannot work together. We also need to reflect. Every single one of you has to go into your prayer closet. Move with compassion is not to evangelize. Move with compassion is to build evangelists. Simplest way. I'm not going to be eloquent with my words. Caleb has his way. Heather has her way. Abraham has his way. Let's make this easy. I want to evangelize. I'm an evangelist. I love evangelizing. I don't need you guys to evangelize. I'll go by myself. It's so much easier. So much easier. Every single one of you could do this by yourself because you've been doing this by yourself. So my goal is not for me to do it by myself. My goal is to build a team of evangelists to go out, raise up evangelists in our church so we can support each of your organizations. I want to support your organizations. I feel like you've done it alone too long and you haven't been able to get where you want to get to. And I want to bring that support, but I cannot bring that support if we're not building the people first. So our first goal will be to build people. To build this team is to build you guys. Because if I can't get you guys to work together in complete transparency, not, oh yeah, we like each other, and then behind each other's faces, we dislike each other. No. First of all, that's not honor. That's not TRP culture. I work with the core team because we love each other. I love Caleb. I love Tracy. I love Scott. I love Joel. I love Gigi and Jimmy. I love Eric and Sarah. We perceive different. We think different. We have different families. We have different cultures, but we love one another. So my goal for Move with Compassion is, do we love each other? We need to learn and earn respect for one another. It doesn't mean we lose our identity. I've been shutting down. This is me. I've been shutting down because I don't want to disempower any of you. But at the same time, I've been accumulating all the gunk. I've been accumulating whether it's the criticism of core leaders, whether dislikes or lack of understanding from one another, right? Now walking in the authority that I've been given because I don't want to disempower, and I'm learning that line, right? But I've been called to empower, not to enable. There are boundaries, and those boundaries will be honored and they will be respected if we will work as a team. So, the administrator's job will be to help create calendars, help create communications, set dates, right? If we're gonna connect with new organizations, which we're not gonna do now, I'm not gonna start with new I'm not starting with new organizations outside what we've had. I know there's millions of ideas out there and I appreciate them. Write them down for the next season. I want to empower and grow with the organizations that we have. I want to empower LOL. I want to empower the boys program. I want to empower Timothy Initiative. These are the ones that have been in-house already. I want to empower Selah, right? And human trafficking. I want to empower Restore Tampa and Create It. Everything else right now has to stop because we're never going to build a good foundation. I'll be honest, I haven't even been replying to the group me chat because I've been overwhelmed, because I can't even catch up with one thing when we have another and then another and this and that, and then one person's taking created, then another person's taking created, and then the person that gave it up is asking about that one, and it's been going this. I'm drawing lines. I know it might sound mean. I'm not being mean. I'm being loving to what God has given us. I'm being loving to every single one of you to create peace. I feel like I'm being a peacemaker, and a peacemaker is going to have to be bold and is going to have to confront. We need to pray. All my serve team members, let's call it that right now. If you are been attending our meetings, you're just a Move with Compassion serve team member. I don't care about titles. I care about doing what God called me to do. I don't care about eloquence and fancy words. I care about seeing lives touched. I don't care about religion. I care about seeing people transform into their kingdom identity. It's really easy. I think I have allowed for too many complexities, too much professionalism, too many eloquent words, too many things all at once, and I can't even do what I want to do. And it sucks because I want to quit. But I know that Jesus Christ, I know that Caleb also didn't choose me because of that. They chose me because they love what I do. They do. Jesus loves what I do because Jesus gave it to me. And Caleb loves what I do because that's why he put me in place. He didn't put me in place to be something else. He didn't put me in place to be like the next church or the next evangelist. He put me in place to be Abraham. And I'm going to be Abraham. Heaven Catcher. If you don't know my heaven name, my heaven name is Heaven Catcher. And I love the glory, and I love to take the glory to people. And I'm building a team of people that want to take glory to people. It's not about how many events we do. It's about the people we're going to build up. So then we can have hundreds of events. If you're going to work with us at Move with Compassion, I need your help. And I need your yes. I don't need you to tell me what to do. I need you to come by me and help me do what I know I could do, what's in my heart to do. I want to support every single one of you. That's going to be my goal. I want to support you. I want to empower you. Doesn't mean you're going to get my yes every single time. It doesn't mean we're going to do things when you want. I'm going to look at the calendar and I am going to choose when we're going to do what we could do. I'm going to make sure administration is going to handle calendar and passing information over to me. If new organizations come and want to join, administration will handle a file. Okay? Urgent communications of certain things, certain changes could go through administration. Administration will give it to me. Administration will not give me the opinions of what I should do. Administration will pass it through and make sure that I'm able to follow through with it and help me where I need help. Administration is my help. Okay? The partners, which are most of you guys, if you've been partnering with outside organizations, I forgot the titles. I'm not big with titles. But the partners, outside organization partners, I want you guys to just be able to get whatever events in the future. These are goodies. Sages are planning. It has to be in the future. I cannot get a call 2 or 3 weeks. I cannot do it. This is not how Abraham works. I want to have a schedule so I could honor every single one of you. I want to dedicate a month. If we're going to do racial reconciliation, what month? What is your desire? What month do you envision this? If we want to do the month of love, what month is going to be that? The month that we're going to go out and do gay pride. If whatever month there's something, I want to dedicate that for now because we don't have a big group of people and we need to be working together before we do that. So I know this video is long, but I'm sorry. This is the only way I could do it. So that's going to be that job. The job of the campus liaison is to work with me to bring communication to the campus itself, because I'm already going to have communication with campus pastors. But simply gather gather names, gather information, not just for your organization, but for everybody. If you cannot gather, if you have no interest in helping other organizations and you just want see how can you get help for you, then just let me know. This is all I'm interested in, right? We cannot help you until we have that team. So my goal for now is going to be, I'm going to build a team, and that's it. I'm going to build a team. As we build teams, then we're going to start launching out people. That's just the way that I'm going to do it. Like I said, I'm going to focus on LOL, and Timothy Initiative, the boys group. That's on a weekly basis. So I want to have certain information constantly going out to other campuses to grow that, because they are consistent. As we land into other organizations that have monthly events or events that are not all the time, then we'll be placing that in a different type of calendar, because we have the consistent all the time people like Katie and Jeremy, and then we have the events like human trafficking workshops, like going out and feeding. Those stuff is not all the time, so we got to know the difference. Okay, I love you guys. I appreciate everything you guys are doing. I'm just drawing the lines because lines are being blurred. When lines are being blurred, disrespect is coming in, chaos is coming in, and we have to be attentive. Any event you want to do, first of all, I want you to pray about it before you even bring it to me. It's not for me to approve it, okay? But I cannot keep getting messages of, we got to do this, we got to do. No, we got to do nothing. We got to be still and know that God is God, and we have to pray. We're not just all over the place. What is the mission? What is the vision? And that's the way we're going. I think we've been going this way, and I love the ideas. I don't want to discourage any of you from sending ideas. What I'm letting you know is that I haven't stepped into my place of authority, but as of last night, I'm taking that place, and I'm gonna put this all in a message, but I wanted to release this now, fresh. I want you to get blah Abraham. I want you to get simple, easy Abraham. And I know I'm working with an organization. I'll find the wording to make it a little bit more professional, more whatever the terms anybody wants to use. I'm simple. I will buy hot dogs, cook them myself, bag them myself, feed the hungry, lay hands, and keep it going. I will walk into bars, walk into hospitals, lay hands on people, and keep it going. And I can't work with too many complexities. I like it easy. God called me easy because I know for sure that the gospel's easy. It's not eloquent. It's not fancy. It's amazing. So I'm just honestly taking my place, and I want every single one of you to hear this. And this is what we're going to do. I apologize. There's been a lot of confusion. There's been a lot of uncertainty. There's been a lot of questions. And it's been because I haven't taken my place as the leader that I'm supposed to be for every single one of you. So I'm drawing the lines. Caleb's included in this video. I'm sending it to him and to you guys. And it's not shaming nobody, it's correcting myself. Because I haven't taken my place. I feel like everything's been distortion. So I'm going to have individual conversations. I know you have demands, but you're going to have to understand that we're going to face those things when the time is appropriate. I know you've been discouraged in the past. That is not my fault. So I cannot walk with that baggage. Maybe you were misunderstood by the core team, but I am the core team. I am. So when you speak bad about the core team or you have problems with the core team, you have problems with me. So can I lead you? Can I lead you? I want to lead you, but can I lead you? Because two cannot walk together if they're not one accord. Will you trust me? I trust Caleb. I trust and I love Caleb and want to build similar relationships with every single one of you. Can I lead you? And will you trust me to do what God's called me to do? And if you do, if both answers are yes, then we could work together. If one of those answers is no, then we can't. And it's okay. I won't be upset. I want to support you. I want to encourage you, but I have to go in order. And that's a mistake that I have made. And it's something that God's teaching me to stand in my identity. Nobody told me to make this video. I'm making this video because of the encounter I had last night. And God said, take it off. Take it all off. So I saw myself taking everything off, and I'm setting myself free. And I'm not going to be afraid of your faces, of anybody's faces. We work together, we work together. Praise be to the Lord. If we don't work together, hey, we still for part of the church. Maybe we just are not part of that same joint, and it's okay. But can I lead you? And do you trust me? And from there, I want to build a relationship with you first. We're not going to go straight to work. We haven't worked together. So for the rest of the year, we're going to learn to work together. My goal is going to be to do team building stuff throughout the month for us. I don't care. I don't care about anything else going out there if I can't care for you first. I want to care for you first. I need to know you first. And I know this could be really beautiful. And I hope you hear my heart. And I hope you know that I'm speaking only with love and that I'm not speaking with judgment. I'm simply exposing my heart to be vulnerable. And hopefully that leads every single one of you to be vulnerable. We all have issues. We all have insecurities. And we cannot build a team thinking that we're each other's kryptonite. We are not each other's kryptonite. We are not each other's enemies. We are friends. And we were put together to create revival upon the world like it's never been seen. And I know it could be done. So I love you. I appreciate every single one of you. And we will talk about this individually, and then we will talk about this together. For those that can answer yes and yes, and if you can't, there's no shame. But I need people that I can lead, and that people know who I'm going to be the way that I lead. I'm not Caleb. I'm not Benny Hinn. I'm not Ronnie Howard Brown. I'm Abraham Villanueva, heaven catcher. And I'm going to lead with joy. I'm going to lead with peace. I'm going to lead in the place of glory. I want to pray. I want us to pray for one another. I want us to lift each other up. The examples that I've learned from CORE, that's what I want to teach, because I've seen CORE, and CORE is awesome. So, love you guys.